Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
The detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, is received by friends and family members as he arrives to court for the ruling on his application to be transferred from the custody of the Department of State Services to Kuje Prison, as well as his fresh bail application. However, the trial judge, Justice Binta Nyako, dismissed his application, stating that Mr. Kanu had earlier jumped the bail granted him and escaped out of the country. Justice Nyako added that the sureties who stood for him in the earlier bail had applied to be discharged and had been discharged on the ground that they could not locate Kanu and did not know his whereabouts. The judge also disagreed with Mr. Kanu's lead counsel that the Supreme Court held that the earlier bail granted him ought not to have been revoked, adding that she had perused the Supreme Court's judgment and did not see the claim of the lawyer. Shortly after the ruling, a visibly angry Nnamdi Kanu berated counsel to the federal government, Mr. Adeboyega Womolo, for perpetrating an act of illegality in a bid to prosecute him, insisting that no court in Nigeria can try him.
Section 2, subsection 3F of Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act. That's what it says. Any court considered to try me is committing an act of terrorism. Yes. Very clear. You cannot violate a treaty that Nigeria entered into and then come to try that very person is not done anywhere in the world. So you must be aware of that. So that is why there is all these ridiculous delays. That is what Supreme Court said. I did not jump bail. My home was invaded. They came to kill me and I survived. They came to Kenya to kidnap me, brought me back to this country and seeking to try me, which the law says cannot happen.
His counsel speaks after the day's proceedings.
What led to all these problems is the refusal of the court to obey or implement, for want of a better word, to implement the ruling of the Supreme Court that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never jumped bail, that he was driven into exile by the actions of the prosecution, and therefore the ruling by the court that a jumped bail shouldn't have been made. So, ordinarily, we expected that this court would have just followed suit by restoring his bail, but it didn't happen. So now the court that's not what the Supreme Court said. So we're going to look at that. We're going to go home as a legal team and ruminate over this and come out with a legal response to this anomaly.
The case has been adjourned to June 19th for trial.
Okay. This is the great leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, standing in the court. After the court, he was responding to questions that they were asking him. But the main video that got me crying, I cried a lot, but God knows. The main video is this video. You said here, my lord, that the defendant has now applied for bail. Now, as I said earlier, bail is a decision of the court taking into consideration all the conditions laid down in Muhammad Abacha v. State. At this stage, I am of the opinion that to make or take a stand on the bail application without first hearing and determining the issue that is glaring in the face, which is the absence of the defendant from the court since 25th of April 2017 until it was produced on the 29th of June. My lord, which was exactly what the Supreme Court did. They said that he did not jump bail. These criminals came to my house to kill me. That's what the Supreme Court said. This is in your own court, my lord. So I cannot understand, my lord, why trial will be conducted contrary to the Constitution of Nigeria that said I must have free and unfettered access to my counsel. It's here. This is the law of Nigeria. So many of you watch this particular video, but you do not understand anything. This is dehumanization of a people. This is dehumanization of a race. This is dehumanization not to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but our race entirely. dehumanization to everyone, including those that sold him. You don't ask yourself what becomes of your own children. You don't ask yourself what becomes of your race because of money. This, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could go through this, what becomes of you? Is Nigeria worthy to die for? What type of money did you take to sell your soul to the devil? Did you ask yourself, why did you join IPOB? You joined IPOB to defend yourself. You joined IPOB to agitate for freedom of your own people. So, let's assume now that Simon Ekpa is not in the picture. Everything is gone to the wind. Everything is gone to the wind. What becomes of you when you allow money to take when you allow money to take your reasoning, when you allow money to take your body? Uchechi, I ask you again, what becomes of your own reasoning and thinking? What type of human are you? Uchechi, I'm still asking this question. If you do not answer me, what type of human being are you? What type of woman are you? Did you watch this video that I watched? Did you watch this video that I watched? Did you pass through the same agony that I passed through? If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could go through this, then who are you? If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could go through dehumanization like this, then who are you? Who are you? You call yourself governor? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is well. You are able nonsense. You are not a governor. The governor that you are without the loyalty of the people that you claim that voted you. A state in Nigeria somebody can become a governor when you have over 15 million, 10 million, 20 million in that state, and only 4,000 goes to vote that person, and they claim the person governor. Only 10,000 voted out of millions, and they claim the person governor. Is that not a failed state? Is that not a failed state? Is that not a failed state? I'm asking all of you. All of you who have sold your soul to the devil, a time shall come when you will regret the thing that you sold. You will regret it. You will, and you will regret it. That I can assure you. I don't make threats here. But what I am saying is that when you sell your soul to the devil, you will live to regret your decision. Do you know why? The devil is not a person that you play and toy with. You doesn't lead a child to go and play with a snake. What does that snake does to a child? It consumes the child. All your actions, you bring your race very low. You bring dehumanization to your race. One thing I can assure all of you, you see this process, one thing that I am certain is that the mind of my own great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is made up. I love his spirit. Nobody can break his spirit. And one thing that I will keep on telling him is to keep on holding on. The Biafran people are with him. Those who love him dearly are with him. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, keep on holding on. We are with you. There are a lot of us that can sacrifice their life for your well-being. And we will keep on being here, speaking against the injustice. We will keep on being here and we will keep on speaking. We will keep on being here and we will keep on speaking. I love the spirit.